Hey, yo, what's Gamer Players? It's your boy, Disney Sharp Man, back out here with some college football, and we are back with another episode of this college football dynasty. We're now at episode 2. If you guys haven't seen episode 1, be sure to go back and watch it. Now, we are in the second game. We're now in another game because it's like I said in the first episode, is that all the controlled teams that you saw, we will play their games. We will only play their games only. So first up on the list is North Carolina. They're on the road to take on Minnesota. Now, to me, this game is a Thursday nighter. So you already know how those Thursday nighters be. But like I said, if you guys watch real life college football or either play college football for any of those teams, you would know that these primetime games usually be the better ones. But like I said, here is the rest of the schedule around the league. But yeah, so basically how we're gonna do this is we're gonna go to the team that plays based off not only the day that they play, but the time of the schedule. So that's why I said North Carolina's up first, and for some reason they got a road game, but this matchup should be interesting though, because like I said, they're going to Minneapolis to take on Minnesota, so this should be fun. So let's go ahead and get into game 2 at episode 2 of this series. But this is the first game of week 1 for any of those other teams. So let's go ahead and get into it. North Carolina, Minnesota should be a fun one. So like I said, this is gonna be an intense matchup between these two sides. Let's go.
Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Alright, so it looks like North Carolina's going to get the ball first. So which means we'll see North Carolina's offense to start. So Minnesota has it all teed up. And with that, we're underway for Minnesota. And Hamilton is not going to return that one. So the Tar Heel offense will start their first drive. And we'll keep our eye on Omarion Hampton, the running back. And he's a junior.
They'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense
and look at that packed stadium.
Run the football, Jesse. Make big plays for this.
And they're going to hand it to Hampton on the first play. And he gets a gain of 3 as he's brought down to the 28-yard line.
Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season,
Second and 7. Here's Johnson, back throw, pass is caught to the tight end Nesbitt for a first down to the 36. Nice throw right there. First down for North Carolina.
Always open, quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First down from the 36.
Johnson looking to throw.
Johnson back to pass. Throws this one. Pass caught. It's J.J. Jones. And they're going to bring him down at the 28. A gain of 30 on that reception. So North Carolina on the move.
He is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
First down. Here's a carry up the middle by Hampton for a gain of 6.
Running backs square their shoulders up. It's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
They'll run
play action fake. Johnson throws, and that one is caught by Jones, but a flag comes out.
Let's see which way that's going to go.
Wow, an illegible receiver downfield on the offense pushes them back. So that big time game for North Carolina.
Second down coming up.
That is a big time call to make.
He's looking to throw.
2nd and 9. Johnson with no one open. He's gonna run left side, and he loses the football, and Minnesota picks it up.
The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football, and that's priority number 1.
Wow. Now, if you're North Carolina, that is the worst way to finish an opening drive with a turnover. First down for Minnesota. It's a handoff to Taylor for a gain of 9. For a gain of 1, actually. So 2nd and 9. So Darius Taylor was the halfback for Minnesota.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Play action for Brosmer. Throws for Jackson. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down to the 37. First down for Minnesota.
Tell you what, that's great execution between QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw.
Brosmer looks the pass, got hit as he threw it, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job by the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
Play action. Brosmer back to pass. Flag is thrown, and the pass is incomplete. But the flag is out though. So a holding against Minnesota pushes them back 10 yards.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's
Brosmer feeling the heat, and it's incomplete as he got hit as he threw it. So 3rd down for Minnesota.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Here's Brosmer. Pressure again in his face, and it's incomplete.
the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback.
So Crawford punts this one away. And here's McCullum. And he's going to be tackled at the 32.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and we're ready to go with a fresh possession. The North Carolina
So here comes
offense
North Carolina.
returns to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football.
Play action fake. Johnson throws from McCullum, and the pass is batted away.
Offense down on that last drive, so you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all
So
the time.
2nd and 10 for North Carolina.
The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir, DB.
Here's a carry by Hampton.
Ball down for an incompletion.
And he's tackled to the 37. A gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd down for North Carolina.
Now on 3rd down after that run. From the gun, wants to
Johnson
pass.
from the gun.
Trying to get to
No
it.
one's open, and that's going to be
He was
incomplete.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback.
So it's
Give them
4th
some
down,
second
and North
time.
Carolina is staying out there.
I know
Even
you
though they
want to
only
take the
need
ball away
5
from
yards to
another
get the
offense.
first.
Going for it inside your own 40. On 4th down, they'll pass
On
for it.
4th down,
Goes to the tight
and
end.
Johnson finds a man. It's Nesbitt,
They
the
were
tight
willing to
end,
spin that wheel of
and
fortune
he's got
in
a
their own
1st down
territory, and it
to
paid
the
off.
And
to
he
the
came up
Minnesota
with it.
40.
I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. He's looking
Here's
to
another
throw it.
throw for Johnson.
Uncorks it.
Nesbitt again. He's got it again. And Nesbitt with space.
And they
And he
finally
brought
get him
down
stopped, but
to
it's
the
a big
5.
throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Johnson bats the pass again, and down he goes. Minnesota brings him down.
14-yard line.
So 2nd and goal from the 14.
2nd and goal. He'll run
And they're
it
going to
up the
hand it
middle,
to
trying pick
Hampton.
his way
And
to the end zone.
Hampton gets out of bounds at the 10, and that ends the first quarter.
And these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats.
Now J.J. Jones
Well, based on
and
that, we can open
and
the
Minnesota's
field
wide
up
receiver,
and
they
pick
both
the
have
points
have
here in
only
the
a
second
catch
quarter
right
as we
now.
get ready to get things started.
That's just the only difference between the two. They both
Starting
only
off
have a
this quarter,
catch.
Close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to the end zone on 3rd
Johnson
and goal.
looks, throws, caught.
And he's
McCullum,
got it.
touchdown North Carolina.
UNC.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Now that is a way to start the game. Well, at least we got some points on the board.
Ready to try the point after.
So here's the extra point. And that one is good. And it's 7-0 North Carolina.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 4 over the Astronauts.
And Spencer takes a knee, and Minnesota takes over.
Studio team in the Pistols. Gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try
First down. Here's
These little gains
Darius
can start
Taylor
to
for a
add up
gain
as he
of
gets
9,
up to the 34.
and he's brought down at the
Coaches
34.
always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand.
Brosmer pump fakes, looks, and he's sacked.
And the pressure gets to
North
him down
Carolina
towards the
brings him
quarterback.
down. That was a
defender is
loss
matchup
of
nightmare
9,
for any
and it
offensive
brings up
lineman to block.
3rd
He's got
and
athleticism,
10.
He's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. To throw, it's Brosmer.
Brosmer looks,
Getting some heat.
no one open, and the pressure gets to him again.
And there he goes down again.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra
Now
DB
that
on
was
the
for a
field.
loss
We're
of
telling our
8,
front guys to pin
and
their
it's
ears
4th
back
down for
and go get the
Minnesota.
QB, and they get the job done.
And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit.
And here's Crawford the punt.
Not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
And McCullum makes a fair catch right at the 40.
Take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking.
First down.
Everything
Here's
was
Hampton.
where they executed and got the
And
touchdown.
he's tackled at the 41 for a gain of
Drive,
about
too.
2.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the
2nd
gun
and
to
8,
get to the
back to Hampton.
Fighting off the defender.
Breaking tackles,
Dragged down
and gets
to the
this
turf,
to the
but not
49
before
in
getting the
enemy
first down.
territory, and that's
here
going
we
to
go.
be a
If
first
you're an
down.
offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play action.
Here's Johnson,
pass later
back
in
to
this
throw,
game, get some
throws
explosive
pass
plays
caught
down
wide
the field.
open. It's McCullum, and McCullum scores. Touchdown UNC.
Ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
North Carolina, how about the start offensively? Ground game looking solid, passing game looking solid,
Try to add another to their lead.
and now they're up double digits. And the extra point is good, but a flag is out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And it's obviously going to be roughing the kicker there.
Offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker.
And this one's sent away, and that one's not going to be returned. So Minnesota gets set to take over.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can
And here's Darius Taylor on first down, breaking a tackle, but he is going to go backwards. A loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Off the bootleg, to buy a
Play
little
action.
space. Going
Rosemer
downfield for the
throws,
play.
batted away.
Nice defensive play to get
Nice
the man
defensive
there
play
and
to
knock it
stop
away.
that one.
This is a free safety that
Third
not only
down.
can play in the middle of the field and play center field, but he can lock up man-to-man as well with great coverage. You saw it there.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's
3rd
Brosmer.
and 11. Brosmer, pressure, and down he goes. North Carolina brings him down again.
Great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
And this one's sent away. And McCullum's going to return it. And he's tackled at the 44. So back out comes North Carolina.
Offense returns to the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches.
First down. Here's a carry by Hampton. And he's going to go down to the 39 and a first down for North Carolina. They are off and running right now as we head to the 2-minute warning.
Just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play, and this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's going to pass.
Johnson, back to pass, looks for Nesbitt, and he makes the catch. And that is going to be another North Carolina first down to the 22.
Lays out, that ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They'll throw it on first down.
Here's another throw for Johnson. Over the middle, pass is incomplete. J.J. Jones, the intended receiver, second down.
Just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22.
2nd and 10, back to Hampton. And he's going to be tackled at the 14. And now that brings up 3rd and 2 for North Carolina.
Making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air.
Johnson looks, pressure, and down he goes. Minnesota brings him down.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
So North Carolina will use a timeout.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt.
A 39-yarder is missed. Pushed to the right.
Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
So with a minute to go, Minnesota at least have a chance to put points on the board.
And the offensive play caller
Brosmer, back to pass. Pass is caught. And they're going to bring him down to the 38 for a first down.
Cut it to a one-score game. Create that momentum. Get some good juices going for the second half because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen.
Brosmer looks to throw once more, and it's incomplete.
Just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Brosmer. And he's sacked. And Minnesota burns their first timeout in the first half.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't.
3rd and 18. They're going to hand it to Darius Taylor, and he's going to be stopped.
Quick timeout by the defense there.
So it's 4th down. So he got tackled at the 40, but Minnesota's going to punt it.
But when you get yourself backed up like that, and it's 3rd and eternity, you put yourself in a bad
and
situation.
Here comes McCullum, and he's tackled at the 31. So North Carolina will take over.
You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to.
Here's Johnson. He's gonna air it out. Pace soar, and he makes the catch.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I love.
Man, what a throw by Johnson. So the clock continues to run.
Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Johnson looks to throw again. Nesbitt caught. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Touchdown, Tar Heels.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
Man, North Carolina, they are off and running right now. They were scoreless in the first, and they have scored 3 touchdowns in the second. They have scored 3 touchdowns in the second to take the lead, and it's 21-0.
Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
So with 6 seconds left. So with 6 seconds left in the first half, here comes Spencer. And they're going to tackle him at the 19. So Minnesota takes over. Now, I'm not even going to lie. They have most likely struggled in this game. And they're looking to keep it going. They're looking to try to get back into it in the second half. And that's it for the first half. North Carolina up 21-0.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
All right, back in the Twin Cities.
The Tar Heels will kick it away.
The Tar Heels leading Minnesota 21-0. And Minnesota, they have yet to get anything to go offensively. Their quarterback has been getting sacked all game. Hopefully that changes in the second half.
They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece
Rosemer
this is coach speaking, very
looks to pass. Has all day. No one's open. He gets rid of it.
It's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And here's a handoff to Darius Taylor. And he gets this to the 25. A gain of only 3. So third down coming up for Minnesota.
Success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
The play action
3rd and 7. Rosemer back to throw. No one is open and he gets rid of it. It's not the fact that he can't find nobody open. It's that they're not getting open. I mean, he's only made a few of his receptions possible, but he is yet to find a wide open receiver.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Offense in a split backfield.
So here's North Carolina set to take over, already with a 21-point lead.
looking to go up top on first
Johnson.
down.
Oh.
They've avoided the interception
Now
already.
that one
They
could have
don't
been
want to get
picked.
back here late. It'll be second down.
So second down.
Right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. But that time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Here's Johnson. Bad to throw. Has his tight end Nesbitt. It's complete. And he's brought down to the 45.
This defense is flying around with bad intentions. How about the stick the defender just laid on the tight end?
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
First down from the 45.
He leaves it with the back.
Here's Hampton running to the outside, and he's got a first down and more, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 31.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Looking to move it through
Johnson looks to throw again, and this one is caught to J.J. Jones. And they're going to bring him down to the 4, and it's first and goal again for North Carolina.
We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Coming out on first down.
First and goal. Johnson, end zone, caught. Nesbitt, touchdown North Carolina.
And the stomping has commenced.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just
North Carolina, they are off and running in their first game. They are completely destroying this Minnesota team. It's like
Getting set for the point after.
it's like on offense, it seems to me that they can't be matched on the offensive side of the ball. 28-0 North Carolina.
Under the radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UCF is currently up big right now, and really everything they've dialed up offensively has worked. They're up by 17 over
And
the
Spencer is not going to return that one. So that's going to be a touchback, and Minnesota takes over.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First down for this offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake.
Rosemer
First down to throw.
looks to pass.
Oh, he's ready to
Throws
take
for
a shot.
Jackson, and he makes the catch in stride.
And they were looking
And
for
they're
a
going to
chunk
bring him
play,
down
and they
to the
got it.
29,
Explosive.
and that is a first down for Minnesota.
Well, they wanted this guy catching the ball on the right side of the field. They could have just lined him up over there, but they didn't that time. He started off on the left side. He crossed the defense and made the catch on the right side of the field.
This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30.
First down. Here's Darius Taylor, and he goes in the wrong direction,
It's been that kind of
losing
day for this
to
offense, right?
second and
Seems like
12.
anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football
Second and
around
12. Here's a play action fake, and Rosemer is sacked.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking
Here's
downfield to
Rosemer
throw.
back to throw, and he's brought down again.
Bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This is unbelievable. So that big play that Minnesota had, it was for absolutely nothing.
6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the
Wow.
Golden Gophers line up to punt it away.
So Minnesota is going to punt this one away. And a sky kick in the air, and McCullum makes a fair catch.
Ball for the fair catch.
So North Carolina gets set to take over from the 20.
Back and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end
First
zone.
down. Here's Hampton. Breaking a couple of tackles and gets this to the 27 for a gain of 7.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
2nd and 3. Back to Hampton. Hampton with blockers. Hampton off to the races. Hampton. And he takes it all the way to the 9.
Terrific run. Big play in the running game for this offense.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David. With
Wow.
that speed. If you give this
So
guy
now
any
the
open
running
pass,
game
man,
for
he's
North
gone.
Carolina is getting there.
Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun
Here's
those
Johnson
angles
off
and
play
make
action.
them
Looks for
move.
Nesbitt. He's got him again. Touchdown North Carolina.
Down has ensued.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to
My
execute,
goodness.
doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating.
I'm just going to be
taking some
completely
shots,
honest,
his whole
but
position
North
ball.
Carolina is off to a good start. 35-0.
35-0 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
So here's Spencer on the return. And down he goes to the 19. So Minnesota takes over. Looking for something to go their way, because it has not been their night.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around.
And here's Darius Taylor on first down, but only gets a yard out of that carry. 2nd and 9.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg
Here's
and rolling
Brosmer.
out.
Looks to throw.
Going up top.
Throws downfield, batted down.
Connection going for the big play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Back to pass. It's Brosmer.
Brosmer looks to throw on third down. Pass is caught to Jackson. And he's going to go down to the 41. And that's going to be a first down for Minnesota.
Why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
First down. Brosmer, and he's sacked. North Carolina continues to bring down the quarterback, and that is it for the third quarter.
It's been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw.
2nd down. Brosmer.
Feeling some heat.
And that one's going to be incomplete as he got hit as he threw it.
Falls to the ground, incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back.
Brosmer
You can't feel very
looks to
confident
throw
right
on
now.
3rd and
Play
18.
call,
Pass is caught to
if you're the
Jackson,
quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
and he's got another first down to the 46.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching
Rosemer
up heading into
looks
their
to
next
throw
game.
again. Pressure, and down he goes.
He'll get him down for the sack.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success.
This is unbelievable. The way North Carolina's defense have come out.
That last play, the kind of thing that
They
can mess
played
up
a
really
great
good
game.
drive. It's 2nd and 17.
And with the lead that they're enjoying,
Off play action.
Rosemer looks to throw again. He's got time. Caught. It's Jackson once more. And he's brought down at the 25. First down, Minnesota.
This offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Rosemer looks to pass. Throws for Brockington, and he dropped it.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's a nice adjustment by
It looked like he had it, but he couldn't hold on. 2nd and 10.
Knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last.
And here's Darius Taylor on 2nd and 10. And he's only going to get a gain of 4 to the 20.
They need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job
Rosemer
slowing down the run game thus far.
looks to throw. No one's open, and he's going to throw it away.
Anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up.
So Minnesota will go for the field goal. And the kick is perfect. But a flag does come out.
If it's on the D, it's not enough to give the offensive first down. So guys, would you just leave the points on the board here?
So a roughing the kicker penalty. And wow.
Thought they were going to have to settle for 3.
Minnesota decided not to take the 3. They're gonna go. They decided to get the first down.
Benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs.
Rosemer back to pass, and that's incomplete.
On that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone.
Rosemer looks to throw again, and the pressure gets to him. He's sacked.
He's off the sack at the 20.
Great job by pass defense down here with their backs against the wall. They're doing a good job really constricting these windows for their quarterback to throw into and getting pressure on the QB, making them pay every time they drop the
So 3rd and 20. Here's Darius Taylor, and he's going to go down at the 16. He only got 4, and it's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away.
A 33-yarder. And this one is good. And Minnesota, at least they get some type of relief. At least they avoid the shutout.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 13 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
So it's 35-3 North Carolina, but it is most likely known that North Carolina is going to be victorious. The way that they've come out, they completely punished Minnesota. Like, they made sure that they didn't get anything to go offensively. Their running game's been solid. The passing game's been terrific. And there's a gain of 5 on that first down carry by Hampton.
The passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5, back to Hampton. And Hampton with space. Hampton off to the races. And Hampton breaking a tackle and gets this all the way into the red zone at the 12. Man, the running game for North Carolina has been solid. They have been really solid. So now they're going to hand it to Brallo, and he's going to get a gain of 4 to the 9-yard line.
We got the lead. This offense is putting together a nice day. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They move the tight end all over.
Second and 9, back to Hampton. And he's brought down to the 4. And it's third down for North Carolina.
You know they're running the football, and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week.
Third and 2, and here's Hampton outside run. Touchdown, North Carolina.
The punishment has been extended.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Look, man, you gotta give a lot of credit to North Carolina. They were on the road in a hostile environment. The way the seats are, it's like filled with a lot of folks. It's filled with a lot of people in the stands. Extra point is perfect, and they add on to their lead 42-3. But you gotta understand, North Carolina's running game has been pretty solid. On the other side for Minnesota, it has not been great. And they'll take over from the 18.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
So here's Rosemer to throw, and that's incomplete.
Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to force this down
Rosemer, bat to throw, pass is caught by Jackson, who's had an amazing night under the light. 6 catches for 167 yards, but his team just has not been able to get over the heat, because they've been really getting punished.
They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Rosemer looks, throws for Spencer, caught. And he's brought down to the 19. First down for Minnesota.
And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots, keep trying to
Rosemer looks, end zone, and it's incomplete.
Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move, it's Rosemer.
Rosemer looks, pressure, and down he goes. North Carolina brings him down again. And it's third down.
Getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
Here's Rosemer. Throws, caught Darius Taylor, and he's in for a Minnesota touchdown. Some type of relief, but at least they get into the end zone for 6. Even though they got blown out in this game. They got blown out.
some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
So here's the extra point. And it is good. And it's 42 to 10.
Took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll
So North Carolina, with the way they have played so far in the game, it's been an unreal performance for North Carolina as they're going to come on the road into a hostile environment and absolutely destroy Minnesota. A 42 to 10 final score. Quite a performance passing and running.
You gotta love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Look, man, this was an absolute destruction of a game for North Carolina. Like I said, the passing game was solid. The running game was solid. It was just insane. And for some reason, Minnesota just couldn't stop it. They just couldn't. They just could not stop the ground game. Now, Max Brosmer, he didn't play bad. 246 throwing for 1 touchdown. But you got to understand the amount of times that he was sacked in the game was the key factor to this loss. And North Carolina's quarterback, Max Johnson, played absolutely outstanding. 308, 5 touchdowns. Quite a start for him. Now the running game. Omarion Hampton. I said it when the game started. I said that he was going to be the key factor to keep your eyes on, and he delivered. 212 yards rushing and a touchdown. Quite a performance for him on the ground for North Carolina. And Minnesota, Darius Taylor didn't play bad. It's that he just didn't burst into the open room for most of the game. So it's still a lot to improve on offense for Minnesota. But the receiving game was solid. Daniel Jackson got over 100 yards, but he did not get into the end zone. But for North Carolina, woo! Bryson Nesbitt, 3 touchdowns, and Nate McCullum had 2 touchdowns. So that passing game for North Carolina was really the key to this destruction of a win, which is their first of the season. But quite a start for the Tar Heels as they get the job done. 42 to 10 over Minnesota. That is a great start for North Carolina. And yeah, if you enjoyed this game, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you are new, so you guys will not miss another episode of this college football dynasty. But what a win for North Carolina. They start the season with a 1-0 start.